Also this afternoon, the Oklahoma City Police Department may soon be facing a legal fight. It involves an officer-involved shooting from back in March, one that is now in the national spotlight following an article by the Washington Post. Family members of a 14-year-old boy who was shot by a police officer now say they plan to file a lawsuit, all as new body cam video emerges showing that chaotic confrontation.
March 10th, a 911 call that 4 boys were in the middle of breaking into a house in southeast Oklahoma City. Officers responded, hearing what they think are shots fired inside the home. But immediately, Sergeant Kyle Holcomb saying the shots were likely not from a real gun.
I think it's a cap gun, but they are shooting something off.
Moments later, a 14-year-old emerges from the home. That's when this happens.
Show me your hands! Drop it!
The body cam footage provided to News 4 ends a few minutes later, with the officer talking through a fence to a wounded teen on the ground. But the Washington Post is reporting the teen's family is considering legal action. None of the 4 boys were armed with real weapons, and additional body cam footage obtained by the family's attorney shows the teen on the ground, wounded, in tears, visible bullet holes in his hip and thigh. The Post also reporting the teen was dragged over broken glass while being taken away.
Come right here. Come right here.
The Post continued, saying the teen was carrying a cap gun, as the officer originally suspected. But as you can see, the toy gun does not have an orange tip and looks surprisingly realistic. The district attorney later declined to file charges against the officer. But now, according to the Washington Post, the teen's family plans to take legal action, saying in a statement, "It is a well-established fact that police officers must give citizens sufficient time to comply with commands before using deadly force." Here, Sergeant Holcomb did not give any time to comply with his commands and did not have probable cause to believe that posed a threat of serious physical harm to anyone when he began shooting.
And the Oklahoma City Police Department stands by its analysis, saying that Sergeant Holcomb did take appropriate action. The teen faces at least 1 misdemeanor charge for breaking and entering. Now, in a statement, Oklahoma County District Attorney David Prater says in part that a person in the shoes of Sergeant Holcomb would have made a reasonable belief or had a reasonable belief that they were in imminent threat of being shot. Sergeant Holcomb's use of deadly force to defend himself was justified and lawful. You can find Prater's full statement on our website, k4.com. And coming up tonight at 10, what the police officer was looking at the moment he decided to fire.